Hello and welcome to Kushti TV, always the straight talking YouTube channel where my specialist subjects are, of course, golf and boxing. But I do delve into other areas of interest, and true crime is one of them. Yes, true crime. So please allow me, I'm going to be making a 4-part documentary on one of Britain's most evil killers, yes. And it is Levi Bellfield and my time spent with him, yeah. So during the 4-part documentary, a man who I knew well, or at least I thought I knew well, but what I'm going to bring into focus, many of you just know him from the evil, horrendous Levi Bellfield. Of course he is that, but there was a clear side of him that I didn't know, and there's a clear side of him I did know. But during our fairly much lifelong, should I say, friendship, well, I suppose it hurts me a bit, but I suppose wasn't somebody I hated at a time. But anyway, allow me just to paint a picture of what the 4-part documentary is going to be about. So I'm going to touch on our friendship. Now, I hate, on the Straight Talking YouTube channel, remember, I hate to say that he was once a friend. It was not somebody I hated, far from it. There are two sides to the man, as I said, and there was clearly a side I didn't know and a side I did know. But what I want to bring into focus over the 4 parts is, yes, our times together and things that you would know from the press and stuff you wouldn't know. I'm going to bring in to focus that stuff. Of course, you would know the evil child killer, the evil young woman killer, Levi Bellfield. Of course you know that. That is him, yes. But the other side, many things behind the scenes you wouldn't know. I'm going to start with our friendship from little boys, our family's friendships, living in the same road, yeah. So I'm going to touch on these areas. The day I saved him from a killer himself. Yes, a convicted killer was going to inflict serious harm on him. In fact, he said he was going to kill him, and I saved him. So I'm going to touch on that area. How I once knocked him over 2 tables in a cafe. He angered, antagonised me, and yes, I used force. Knocked him over the table he was sitting on and another table in a cafe. I'm going to touch on that. During the police investigation of the girls' murders in our side of London, one of my close friends resulted in getting 11 years. I'll come to it. Sounds quite complex now, but it was quite simple. If they weren't looking for Levi Bellfield, he would never have got 11 years in prison. The real reason he evaded the police for so long, the real reason, you wouldn't know. The press didn't display it too much, but I'll tell you the real reason. That's I'm going to be explaining that as well. The real reason he evaded the police for so long. A spine-chilling story. Yes, that happened. If I told you, if you see this happen in an horror movie, yes, you would struggle to believe it. Furthermore, the day a friend saved him from me, I just sensed something and I set upon him. I'll be touching on that, when a friend saved him from me. The real final evidence that nailed him. You see documentaries, you see reports in the papers, the police reports. The real final piece of evidence that nailed him, I'm going to bring that into focus. My 3 interviews with the police, yes, the Serious Crime Squad and the Surrey Police, the Murder Squad. My 3 police interviews, all for the reason of being a friend, somebody who knew him well. Yes, I thought I knew him well. I'm going to touch on my 3 interviews with the police. And the moment the penny dropped, it was just a complete, out of the blue, literally the penny dropped, the moment the penny dropped. The real struggle to get my head around the happenings, the most horrendous crimes arguably ever seen in Britain. Now, I struggled to get my head around it, and the nightmares that I've lived, that what could have happened. the time he spent around family and friends and what could have happened. I really struggle to get my head around that. I'm going to touch on that as well. And finally, the man, the boy next door. Well, he was the man really, wasn't he? The man next door who was literally next door to my family. Yes, so click subscribe to the intro. I'll keep it coming. You keep feeding back. Yes, there will be a 4-part documentary. Show me some interest in the brief intro into which areas we're going to touch, but there will be a couple of hours or more of some stuff that, trust me, yes, trust me, 99.9% of you will be amazed to learn some other stuff of one of Britain's most evil killers, Levi Bellfield, from the gypsy journalist who actually thought he knew him. Well, I knew a lot of him, and many of you didn't. I'm going to share the side I did know, and sadly we all know the side we didn't know. Okay, thanks for tuning in. Remember, click subscribe, tell others, I'll keep it coming. You keep watching. Bye for now.